If you've gotten gas recently, as a lot of us have, you may have noticed a heftier price tag. It kind of slowly crept up there over the last few weeks. On average, people in the Boise area are paying $3.76 a gallon for regular gas right now.
Slowly, unless it takes you a couple weeks to need gas, and then all of a sudden you're like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
It's up 23 cents from last week, according to AAA. But on the other hand, gas prices are decreasing nationally. This is kind of something we see as a regular thing here in Idaho, where the national average goes up, we go down, or the other side of that. Yeah. Abby Davis is here now. So, Abby, the question is, why do we see this discrepancy?
Well, spokesperson Matthew Condi told me it really just depends on a variety of factors and that this is actually fairly typical and happens about twice a year, usually in the summer and winter months, as those gas prices really fluctuate. Some Idahoans aren't too thrilled about the rising gas prices.
They're too high.
They're super expensive.
In the last week, AAA data shows Gem State gas prices increased 15 cents. And in Boise, gas went up 23 cents. That's $3.76 a gallon for regular gas, which is 19 cents more expensive than prices 1 year ago.
We're seeing the big hot spots be the metro areas, so the Treasure Valley, the Magic Valley, Idaho Falls.
If you live in any of those areas, AAA spokesperson Matthew Condi says it might be a little harder to budget for gas the next few weeks.
You look at tight supplies with refinery issues in Colorado. You look at increasing demand. Winter weather is sort of back and forth and all over the place. A lot of variables right now that are making prices move.
While gas prices increased in Idaho, nationally prices actually decreased. AAA data shows those prices are down 4 cents at $3.47 a gallon. Condi says don't expect Idaho to follow suit right away, partly because our geography makes it harder to distribute gas here than some other places around the country.
So the Rockies region is kind of insulated. Picture something that's kind of sheltered from what happens elsewhere in the country. And when those prices start moving higher, lower, we tend to be one of the last areas to respond to that.
But don't be too alarmed. Condi says current gas trends in Idaho are fairly typical this time of year.
As the weather changes, there's going to be peaks and valleys to those prices, but the overall trend is going to be up. As things thaw, the demand will start to rise, and we'll all have to start bracing for that.
While that concerns some Idahoans,
I gotta figure out when to put it exactly and if I can make it or not.
Others say keep things in perspective.
I'm not going to complain because I've seen worse.
Condi says people should really start being frugal. That includes running all of your errands together to cut down on the amount of gas you're using. So that when demand for gas really increases in the summer and spring months, then you really have some more money and you're able to stretch your budget a little bit more.
Well, it's nice when it's like this outside and you can actually go walk and you can go ride your bike. But when it's chilly, it's hard to not drive your car.
Yeah, we don't have as many options right now.
No. All right.
Excellent point. We have seen worse.
We have seen worse.